Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. We are talking about literacy for kids and teenagers. We are talking to Nancy Dunn-Stinson. Nancy is the Youth Service Coordinator for the Springfield Library. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So let's talk about the summer reading program for kids at the library. You have something called the Universal Stories.
Right. Universal Stories is our theme for the summer reading program. That just says that we're exploring a lot of stories, but we're also celebrating the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing. So we're discovering space, we're discovering the moon, we're just exploring worlds all over our universe.
So this program means that kids will come to the library, spend time there, read some books, and they all or some of them have to do with the theme.
Yes, they can read books that have to do with the theme. We have a lot of programs that have to do with the theme.
So the summer reading program is not just about reading. They have other activities they can participate in.
Definitely. We asked children, beginning May 17th was when this summer reading program started, we asked them to read and do literacy-based activities throughout the summer. When they've completed the program, they can come to any of our libraries and they earn a free book of their choice, and we have a big choice of books. They also earn a fine waiver card, which allows them to waive fines off of their library card, and a youth summer passport, which provides them with some free things from area vendors who very generously provide us for those 12,000 kids that complete the program every year.
Yeah, so last year you had more than 12,000 children, 12,714 kids participate in the program. That's a pretty big number.
It is a pretty big number. Part of the reason we get so many kids is because we don't limit it just to our 10 branches in the Springfield-Greene County Library District. We take our program all over to places where the kids are, because we know that they're the least mobile population that we have. They can't always just get to the library when they want to. They can't hop in a car and hop over to a branch. So they might be at the YMCA daycare. They might be at a community dinner site hosted by the Northwest Project. They might be at one of the public school summer schools. We take our program, our staff do, to all of those locations. We provide the kids with the opportunity to participate in the summer reading program, to earn their prize, and to learn all about cool literacy-based activities that they can do to support their reading throughout the summer.
Now, you talked about the completion, so for kids to complete the program and get the book and the passport and that waiver, they complete 4 activities and 11 hours of reading, or 10 hours of reading?
Well, for the children from grades kindergarten through 12th grade, that is it. They read 10 hours and they do 4 literacy-based activities, and those activities are things that we list on the back of our game board. Things like listening to an audiobook instead of reading a book, reading to a younger brother or sister, coming to a library program, checking out a different type of resource from the library, plus many, many, many other things. And our parents tell us year after year that they love getting those tips for easy activities that their kids can do that spark imagination, that incite conversations, help build language skills, comprehension, and all kinds of things, but they're fun. They don't know that they're learning anything, they're just having fun.
Yeah, let's expand more on those benefits you mentioned. So last year, more than 128,000 hours were spent reading. The kids participated in the program. Talking about those benefits, why is it important that we spark that interest in literacy and reading, whether it's through play or an audiobook, in kids as young as kindergarten or even babies?
We've been trying to make sure that all of our parents understand, all of our adults understand that literacy begins at birth. From the moment a baby is born, they are learning language, they're learning the nuances of our language, they're learning how listening works, they're learning how conversation works. All of those are precursors to them being able to learn how to read once they get into kindergarten. Once kids are in school, they can lose up to 20% of the gains that they've made over the summer, they can lose up to 20% of their reading skills. And as they get older, as they're like in 3rd grade to 4th grade to 5th grade, those losses can actually become larger and become bigger losses in reading. We know that reading is the foundation for all other learning. And when children are losing those skills, it's taking them and their teachers in the fall a lot of time to get caught up. So they're not learning new information and skills, they're having to relearn those skills. So with as little as 15 to 20 minutes a day spending reading, doing literacy-based activities, children can keep those skills over the summer, learn and actually advance in some of their skills over the summer. We've had many, many parents tell us that their children were just on the cusp of reading at the end of the kindergarten year, and over the summer having exposure to lots of programs, lots of choice, because that's a big reason that gives children motivation to read. Having lots of choices of what to read, they actually master that reading over the summer.
All right. Well, Nancy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more right here on Ozarks Fox.